Oh wow. It was wonderful. Thank you for saying that. I think it's a very exciting show. The Royals will come out on Netflix very, very soon. I think you'll be hearing a lot more about it in the days to come. It was a really fun experience, a whole new kind of story. I think it's going to be very fresh and a lot of fun. It's very bingeable. There's something for everyone. बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया शूट करते हुए और एक अलग तरह का प्रेजेंटेशन मेरे लिए पहली बार आई थिंक देखने को मिलेगा ऑडियंसेस को तो आई एम एक्साइटेड फॉर इट एंड एज फॉर जीना तमान मैम एंड ऑल द अदर वंडरफुल लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन ऑन द शो we had a blast. I think it was amazing. She, of course, is an icon, and you'll see in a very fun role after a long time.
You have such a great style, and so is Shahid. And if there's one thing you would like to steal from Shahid's wardrobe, what is it?
Well, time and again, I have stolen things from his wardrobe, but the one thing I would like to steal, which I can't, are his shoes. Because we don't have the same shoe size. My feet are bigger than his. So it's the bane of my existence. But yeah, you know, such is life.
You also worked in Hollywood, and how it was working with Nicole in the film. And if you could just remember something from there and working with her.
Working on The Perfect Couple was a pleasure. I think it was all I could ask for a first-time experience working in Hollywood, and I think it was just such a great set of people. Nicole Kidman is an icon, a fantastic cast and crew. Susanna Bier, who directed it, is a wonderful, wonderful director. Yeah, definitely learned a lot. It was a time in my life where I was looking for something different, and it gave me that and more. And yeah, I think got to stretch a different muscle of mine as a performer. So I loved it.
Do you remember something when you shared screen space with Nicole, and if there's something you were still, it's there with you in your mind?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I was actually quite taken aback with how very sincere and present and devoted she is to her craft, even after all these years of working. That's the dream, and that's what you hope for, and that should be the standard. But you get to see it very less. So with Nicole, what was amazing was before going into the shot with her, she'd be like already kind of ad-libbing something, getting into it, you know, creating an energy before stepping into the shot, and that's something that I really like to do and something that I identify with. So it was really lovely to see her do that as well.
What is your go-to outfit?
My go-to outfit, just a shirt or a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. It's my go-to outfit.
And if you could just talk about your upcoming projects, is there something exciting coming in Bollywood and you're looking forward to?
So what I can talk about right now is the Royals, and then I shot for a feature film which is not announced, so I can't divulge many details, but that will be coming out soon after Royals as well. And it's a very, very special film, very close to my heart, a story that I'm very, very proud of. And I think it was my biggest challenge as an actor, so it'll be coming soon.
And if you could just share, how was the experience over here?
A lot of fun. I'm really happy to be at the Magnum Lounge. Made myself an ice cream sundae. It was really good. I ate more than I wished to. But yeah, it's great to be at Lakmé Fashion Week. I think, you know, it's 25 years of them being some of the most relevant names in fashion, and I'm happy to be here to mark this milestone with my walk with Saksha and Kidney and follow it up with this.
And how was your today's round? Like, how was the experience while walking in the show?
I think it was good. What do you think?
I mean, it was great, but were there some kind
What matters is what you think.
was there some kind of nervousness while you were on the ramp?
No, I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Fashion for you. What's okay?
So for me, fashion is a state of how you're feeling, right? I think it keeps changing from mood of the day. For me, it's all about comfort first. I mean, whatever I wear, I need to be comfortable, and then I think if I'm comfortable, then the kind of confidence that comes from within, it's not got anything to do with the clothes. So comfort first, and then style, and then fashion.
Yeah, and also, Rakul, you are always like, you know, very conscious about your diet and everything. But you know, you have also spoken about the health problems that you suffered, the back injury, and after that, how it has affected your lifestyle. What has changed in your lifestyle? After
Oh wow.
That?
The injury really did do a setback. I feel like it's been 4 months and I'm still not my optimal yet. You know, I still need to be very careful with a lot of things. But every day is better. And I think what it teaches you is sometimes to slow down because you think everything is happening according to you and you set a timeline for things and then something like this happens. And I remember within the first 1 week, I surrendered. I was like, okay, it's going to take its own time and I have to be okay with letting go of certain things, letting go of certain work commitments. And then I bounced back stronger, completed the shoot of my film. Every day was a task to sail through, but then I think it just reiterates the fact that life is very uncertain and, we got to be thankful for every small thing you do. Like I'm very, very thankful for, however it's recovering, even if it's slow. And sometimes you don't value it, right? Like tying your shoelaces. I couldn't do that for 3 months. Or, just sitting on bed for coffee, but I had to sit on a chair. I couldn't sit on a bed. So just small, small things that you start becoming thankful for.
Do you think that there are certain things that people should keep in mind when it comes to the lifestyle and everything, after going through that phase? I mean, when it comes to
I think in general, see, it wasn't diet. It was a workout that went wrong, and I think everyone should listen to their body. My body was giving me a signal for 5 days in pain, but unfortunately, I was shooting, and I didn't think that cancelling shoot for backache is, you can't cancel shoot for backache. So I just popped pills and I went to work. But I feel like just listen to your body, and a balance of everything is great. Nourish yourself well. I think my recovery was fast enough because of the nutrition I've been giving it for years, because there were no deficiencies. So it wasn't like I had to cope with a certain deficiency and then recover. So I think, just right food and a balance of everything.
And also I like to know, after Jackie's wardrobe, I just want to know that after you coming in his life, how it has changed.
Nothing has changed. I think he always styled himself well, and
you gave him certain styling tips and all?
No, nothing. I think both of us are individuals who don't really poke into. If we like something, then we'll just say this is really nice, and if we don't like something, we'll say please don't wear this ever again. But everyday styling tips, no. I think just compliments.
And if you could just talk about Dede Pyar De too, I mean, how it is going, if you could just talk about.
Well, I just finished a very long schedule and it's going very well. I am very excited about the film. It's too early for me to speak too much, but I think Dede Pyar De 2 is going to be double masala and double fun of what the first part was.
And also, if you could just share your working, how it was the experience over here, if you could just talk about.
In Magnum, well, Magnum reminds me of childhood memories. I remember when Magnum had launched, I think, or when I first had my Magnum, it was high school, and it was this indulgence and, like this premium indulgence ice cream, which we thoroughly enjoyed. So for me, it's sort of, going back to those memories, and associating with Magnum is amazing. I really love it. It's my guilty pleasure. It's my indulgence. So I'm a full ice cream fan. So every time I want to indulge in ice cream, it's Magnum.
At last, if you could just give lifestyle fashion tips to the youngsters.
Well, lifestyle, I would always say that make wellness a way of life. I think it's very, very important, and have a balance of everything. Wellness doesn't mean dieting. Please, I hate the word dieting, but just have a balance of life. Good habits, sleep early, sleep on time, and work well.
Thank you, Rakul.
Thank you. Thank you.
From? Oh, hi.
Yeah, hi. So it was a lovely collection.
Thank you.
The hair was white and then vibrant, and especially that kind of coat that has a very beautiful design. I like that. So if you could just talk about.
Which coat was that?
This was a multicolor one with white flowy design. Yeah.
Oh, at the end, it was actually like a cape, because I keep being told I must make clothes that are not so fitted, so women of all ages and sizes can wear it. So we'd actually taken a beautiful handloom fabric, and it's all finely pin tucked, which you can't see on the ram, so it had a body. And then she styled it with the belt, but you can wear it over pants, you can wear it, as was shown, over a bias skirt, you can wear it over sari, you can wear it over anything. I think the essential for ready-to-wear has to be its versatility, because like I said in the beginning, it's the only way women can take it and not feel like they're wearing what everybody else is, because you individualize it. And, when you walk into a room and 3 women are wearing the same sari, they can look totally different. But if they're wearing the same dress, it's a full crisis, because it doesn't look different. And we shouldn't give that up.
If you talk talk about the Indian fashion industry and the design, the new designers that are coming up in India. So how you look at the Indian fashion industry, where it is going, and how we are achieving that?
So I think there are two very distinct parts to Indian fashion. There's a fashion that's for India, because if you walk through the stalls, there are some beautiful chicken pieces and it's bridal. And then there's a contemporary fashion which is for India and maybe for the rest of the world, because the silhouettes are more Western. And what I'm trying to do with this is keep India on Indian or Indo-Western silhouettes, because I don't want to be the designer doing cocktail dresses. I mean, we might have a few, but it's meant to be layered with something. So I love our heritage that we come from, and that's what I want to always keep things. So there are two distinct markets. Fashion Week caters to both. Couture Week caters only to the bridal, or what people wear around the wedding, which is now quite diverse because every wedding has a black tie and a Sangeet and Banjara, God knows what all. We Indians are the real purveyors of luxury, and we love to party. So lots of frocks are needed.
And last time back, you have been designing, you're working with Bollywood stars or everyone. But still, and there are some who you'd like to work with in future.
Only with my own mind.
Thank you. Hi Tara, Ina here from LA.
Hello.
So, in one word, if you could just talk about your outfit and design it.
I think, I just said this in another interview. I feel like a goddess in black, and I love black as a color. I've been wearing it a lot recently, and I love the brand ASOS. I've been shopping from the brand since I was a teenager, so I'm very happy to work for ASOS today, and I love what I'm wearing.
And Tara, I will ask you about, as an actor.
Yes.
So, how do you look at, the new actors? I mean, like, who are coming in the industry. Do you think there is more pressure on them when it comes to prove themselves, and how challenging it is for them to establish themselves in the industry?
I think, in any profession, when you're young and when you're new, and I certainly felt this when I did my first film, you want to do your best. There's a lot about this profession that is very unusual to other jobs. I think, the question of pressure really depends on oneself. And how the individual, how you talk to yourself about it. I personally have not put that pressure on myself. My job, I think, has always been in my mind to do my best and to understand the rhythm of how people like to see artists in film or on stage. I've been a stage performer all my life, so for me to transition into film didn't actually feel very much different to the experience of being on stage. So I personally didn't feel that, but of course it can be daunting. I can see that with other actors when we have conversations. It is of course daunting because you're putting yourself out there for the rest of the world to see. But I haven't personally felt that way.
And especially in the time when there's so much social media trolling and everything that actors have to face.
Right.
So how does it, how do you deal with it?
I think, there are bullies everywhere and it's very unnecessary, and I wish it didn't exist, but it does. I think that there's a way to, again, how you talk to yourself, I think personally and professionally is very important. Sit with yourself, have that conversation. And I think life can be a lot lighter if you have a great support system. And if you don't have a great support system, you can be your own support system. So talk to yourself with kindness, be generous and good to yourself, and you'll be okay.
I'm just going to last questions. What is your fashion, and I can ask, what is Tara's, fashion statement?
Fashion statement, I don't know. I've always believed in classic elegance and old-fashioned, whether it's beauty, cosmetics, and the way that I dress. So for me, everything is always old-fashioned and monochrome.
And if you could just talk about Toxic.
Sorry?
Toxic, like your upcoming project.
I'm so sorry, I won't be able to talk about that.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Tara.
Thank you.